Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we are diving deep into the Sony ZV-1 digital camera.
To be more specific,
Yeah.
we're going to be looking at its Amazon sales page
Yeah, the product descriptions,
Check
specs,
it.
customer reviews.
to help you figure out
Yeah.
if this is the camera
This is the one.
that you need to up your video game.
Exactly.
For all you creators out
For
there.
all you content creators, vloggers,
Vloggers, YouTubers, whatever.
YouTubers, anyone doing video.
This is what we're looking at today.
And if you want even more information,
Check out the link
there's a link in the description below to Sony's
to Sony's official website.
official website. Yeah.
So, right away,
Yeah.
this camera is marketed for content creators.
Totally.
It's like built into the name almost.
And I think it's really fascinating how that marketing
Yeah.
is really reflected in the features.
Okay,
And I think that's what we should explore next.
let's do it. Let's dive into the features.
So a couple of the standout features that I saw
Yeah.
that I think are going to be great for our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
The flip out screen.
Oh, yeah.
Like how
Important.
easy is that going to be to
Yeah.
frame yourself for solo creators?
And you're by yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have someone behind the camera.
If you don't have like a whole crew with you,
Yeah.
the built-in microphone with a windscreen.
I love that.
So you're telling me I don't
I mean,
need,
it's all about lowering those barriers to entry
Exactly.
to creating content.
I can just grab this camera and go,
Just start right up.
and the audio is going to be good to go.
And you don't need to buy,
Yeah.
a separate microphone.
And it also has this product showcase setting,
Ooh,
which I think is like,
so cool.
I think this is very smart of Sony to do this.
Yeah.
Because it knows its market.
Right.
They know that people are going to be using this like unboxing
Totally. Product reviews.
product reviews.
Yeah.
So what this does is it automatically shifts the focus
Yeah. It shifts it from your face.
from your face to the product
to the product.
and then
Yeah.
back seamlessly.
So smooth.
It's so smooth,
I love that.
so slick.
Now, those are great features. Those are great features for beginners.
Yeah.
But let's look at some of the specs that show that this is more than
Okay.
just a point and shoot.
Okay.
What really jumps out to me is the sensor size.
Okay.
1-inch Exmor RS CMOS sensor.
So like break it down for me.
Okay.
What is sensor size and why?
Sensor size
Why do we care?
is so important.
Okay.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
A bigger sensor
Okay.
is like a bigger window for letting in light.
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
bigger the sensor,
Yeah.
the more light it can take in.
Right.
And that means you get better image quality.
Got it.
Especially in low light. And you get those beautiful blurred backgrounds
Oh yeah.
that make your video look professional.
Totally.
So way beyond what your phone can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big plus.
Big plus.
And to learn more about the technical aspects of the ZV-1,
Yeah.
make sure to click the link in the description below.
There you go.
So another thing that kind of caught my eye
Yeah.
was the lens specs.
Ooh, yeah.
24-70 millimeter f1.8 2.8 top.
Zeiss Varios RT.
Zeiss Varios and RT. It's
Yeah.
all Greek to me.
Okay, so I'll translate.
Wait.
The 24 to 70 millimeter range
Yeah.
means that you're basically covered for most scenarios.
Okay.
If you want to get a wide shot,
Mhm.
you're good.
Okay.
If you want to zoom in on a detail,
Right.
you're good.
So I don't need to buy a separate lens.
You don't need to buy separate lenses.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And that f1.8 2.8 aperture.
So the aperture,
Dan for me.
think of it like this.
Touch 'em.
The aperture is how much light
Okay.
the lens lets in.
Yeah.
With an aperture like that,
Mhm.
you can get those really nice blurry backgrounds
Mhm.
where your subject is in focus
Right.
and the background is just nice and blurry.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's also really good for low light situations.
Right.
So you're not sacrificing quality when it gets dark.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And it shoots in 4K HDR video.
It does.
None of this is a big
But
deal.
still.
But remind me why.
So 4K means that you're getting
Okay.
super sharp,
Mhm.
high resolution footage.
Okay.
So it's all about the detail and the realism.
Mhm.
And the HDR
Yeah.
captures a wider range
Okay.
of light and dark.
Mhm.
So it makes your video look super lifelike. Your viewers will be blown away.
This sounds like an amazing camera so far.
I'm excited about it.
But let's get real here.
Okay, let's
What
yeah.
are the users
Let's talk about the review.
saying about it?
Yeah.
So we dove deep
We went deep.
into the customer review
Amazon review.
on Amazon.
Yes.
And one thing that was crystal clear is people
Yeah,
are raving about the video quality.
they are.
And that makes sense given the specs that we just talked about.
Right.
That combination of the 1-inch sensor
I mean,
and the Zeiss lens,
that's a recipe for success right there.
it is.
In terms of image quality.
Yeah. And people are,
They're loving it.
they're loving it.
They're talking about
Yeah.
crisp details,
Oh.
vibrant colors.
Yeah. Everything that you want
Yeah,
in a camera.
everything you want.
And a lot of people are commenting on
Yeah.
how compact and portable this camera is.
I love that.
Which I think is huge
Yeah.
for like creators on the go.
Yeah, for vloggers.
Yeah.
Who are always moving around.
Exactly.
You want something that's light,
Yeah.
easy to carry.
Fits in your bag.
You don't want to be lugging around a big,
Right.
heavy camera.
And to see how compact this camera really is,
Yeah.
check out the link
The link in the description below will take you
in the description below,
to
the
Sony's official website.
official website.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
there is one recurring complaint
There's one thing.
that we saw
Yeah.
in the reviews.
Mhm.
Battery life.
Battery life.
This seems to be the
Yeah.
ZV-1's Achilles heel.
It's the trade-off you make a lot of times.
Right.
You know, when you get a compact camera,
Yeah.
they try and pack in as much power as they can
Right.
into a small body,
Right.
which means you need a smaller battery.
Right. So if you're going to be out shooting all day,
Yeah.
you might want to invest in
Bring an extra battery.
an extra battery.
Or two.
Or two.
Yeah.
Now, digging even deeper
Deeper.
into this product description,
Mm-hmm.
there are some features
Yeah.
that might seem a bit cryptic.
A little bit.
at first.
Yeah.
One thing that stood out to me
Yeah.
was this HLG
Yes.
and S-Log profiles for like pro video functions.
Yeah. So these
Let's
are
tell those.
for people who really want to,
Okay.
take their video to the next level in post-production. So they give you more dynamic range, which basically means you have more flexibility
Okay.
when you're color grading.
Okay.
And you can get that really cinematic look.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then there's this real-time IAF and tracking.
Oh, yeah.
Which
that's a mouthful.
it is a mouthful, but it sounds
so
very high-tech.
It's basically like autofocus superpowers.
Oh, yeah.
The IAF
Yes.
will lock onto your subject's eye.
Okay.
Keep it in focus,
Gotcha.
even if they're moving.
Oh.
And the tracking will,
Yeah.
make sure that your subject stays in focus, no matter how much they move around the frame.
So this is really good.
So great for vloggers,
Yeah.
YouTubers,
Yeah.
anyone shooting a dynamic scene.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So this camera sounds like it has something
Yeah.
for everyone,
A little something for everyone.
from beginners to
From beginners to
more advanced creators.
advanced creators.
Okay, so let's talk price
Right.
on Amazon right now.
Right.
The ZV-1 is listed at $748,
$748.
which I would say,
That puts it in that,
yeah,
enthusiast category.
yeah, it's an investment.
It's not an impulse buy,
Right.
but it's a good investment
Right.
for people who are serious about their craft.
If you are serious
Yeah.
about leveling up your video content,
If you're a content creator,
this is the camera to get.